Good morning, Taurus. Welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your daily reading for April 17th to the 18th. So that's 2 days. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. All right. I can't get back to all the comments right now because I've already mentioned, I think, on one person's comment that I'm really busy. It was someone very kindly suggesting that I drink water. I know. There's so many things I need to do. I'm exhausted, but I don't have the time to do it yet. For some of you who are interested, I'm going to have just a little bit of something I picked up, like this haul that I had, if you can call it that, some little purchase that I made, and I'll put that at the end of the video. Otherwise, this is the Line Strider Tarot, and I'm going to pull your 5-card spread for the 17th, and then I'll do another 5-card spread for the 18th. All right, let's move this along. By the way, you know, I've been talking to you guys about the Jupiter Gandanta in Vedic astrology, about the untying of karmic knots, and it was something that went from March to the first week of May. And you know, also the 19th of April is the Libra full moon. But going back to the Jupiter Gandanta, which is speaking to untying karmic knots, and I was saying that, you know, from what I've seen looking at different YouTube videos, it's about some ancient karma that's coming to an end, something chronic in your life coming to an end. I'm going through my own right now, which is why I'm so busy and I'm making moves and I'm making changes. So I'm getting rid of my chronic knot. So I'm going to be a little bit scattered until the first week of May when I'm settled down. But did you see Wendy Williams? Did you see what's going on? The one person you thought would never, ever break up and leave. And what's going on with her? So this is why I just wanted to segue into the Jupiter Gandanta. When you see this kind of, and she was talking about as well, like doing meditation, getting more right, living in a sober house, cleaning up her act, and now she's dropped her husband and she's free. I just thought, you know, this is that Jupiter Gandanta that they're talking about, the something chronic in your life, you know. And also we're talking about this breaking away with the, oh, there we go. This is the first one, okay, for the 17th, the situation. I'm going to keep going. Something where we're breaking away from traditions, things that we've been indoctrinated with, something that, you know, things that were raised, like, from forever. I don't even know if it's inherited stuff or stuff that in this life that you've been conditioned with. And doing more of what suits you and your nature as well. So she's talking about that. I just thought it was so interesting. Woo! Because it's that one, okay? That's you, Taurus. I'll put those back. I'm serious. Like, one of the reasons that I even got to this reading right away, even though I have stuff to do, is that I wanted to talk about Wendy Williams. And I know there's mixed feelings about Wendy Williams. I don't know how many times I've sworn I wouldn't watch her for the stuff she said. But, you know, with compassion and also that, like, side of me, sometimes I just want to see people talk, you know, even if it's shady a little bit or whatever. I just want to see some honesty, because the news, the media, it's so orchestrated, so fake, so plastic, that I just have to, like, kind of just, I'm looking at vlogs, I'm looking at blogs, you know, people on YouTube, and I just saw what's going on with Wendy. I was like, oh my goodness, the one, that's Jupiter Gandanta. All right, I'm shuffling. Okay, so this is a situation, this is you for the 17th. What's around you now? What's around Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And then we have the Libra full moon, just to spice things up on top of this, like, untying of karmic knots and something chronic. You know, full moons generally bring out all your hidden feelings. They amplify whatever is that you're feeling, what's going on, everything that's, you know, beneath the surface. your subconscious. And then it's a Libra full moon. And people say it's about balance in your life, restoring balance in your life. The scales, which, there's what's around you. Which, I just wanted to say, is some of you might be going through a lot right now. Because if you're the type of person who does too much for others, and you work really hard, with the full moon and the Libra full moon and this untying karmic knots, I can see how it would be a tough time right now. So I would say controlling one's temper and, you know, taking a break, retreating from people who bring out, you know, that shadow side of you, bring out your anger, whatever it is that's negativity, you know, be careful. Just wait for this full moon to pass. I personally used to not like full moons. I like new moons. New moon is on May 4th. Okay, let's get a card for the outcome here. Can we get an outcome card, please, for Taurus, Sun, and Rising of Venus for the 17th? All right. And the bottom card, underlying energy for this day. All right, now let's move on to the 18th. So we got 4 Pentacles in the situation. That's about being closed off, shut off, unreceptive, distrusting. For those of you in relationships, it could be that you're in a relationship and you're looking still with a roaming eye at other people. This is about greed, miserliness, holding tight to your possessions, to your material possessions, to your accomplishments, whatever you have, because you feel like you need to protect it. Like you feel defensive, people might be coming for it, or you're worried, or because I see the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles, you know, I talk about what comes before. So the 3 of Pentacles is similar to the 6 of Wands, because the 3 of Pentacles is a winner card about being really good at what you do. It's artistic. It's the card for artists, craftspeople, craftsmen. So someone who's mastered their craft. I'm just going to keep shuffling while I talk about this read, okay? So this is for the situation for the 18th. So the 4 of Pentacles comes after. There we go. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Ouchie. Okay, so let's keep going. This is for, next card is you on the 18th. So the 4 of Pentacles is protecting what you've accomplished, your fame, your success, your mastery of your skill, all of those things that comes with being the best at what you do. So the 4 of Pentacles now is, ooh, 10 of Wands. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. And so you're feeling like you need to guard what you have. Why? Because you are 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is a card of victory, leadership, accomplishment, success, confidence, almost to the point of overconfidence. You're feeling high as a kite because everybody's cheering. You're a leader. People look up to you. You've leveled up. This is a promotion at work. This is winning in love, getting like, you know, feeling like it's a conquest and winning the hand of whoever it is that you've been after, that everybody else covets. The 6 of Wands is about being popular, being well received, people cheering for you. And so how are you being called to lead? It's about confidence. And it's also has a note there, not being cocky or overly confident, because there's haters in the crowd. And there are people who want to be in your shoes. So they're going to be waiting as well to, you know, just as easily as they're clapping right now, because that's what everybody's doing, they're hoping as well that you fall on your face. Now, around you, you got 2 of Swords. But generally, it's a very, very high energy, good, positive, victorious, confident card, where most of everybody is, you know, very much has your back, and they're proud of you, and they're, you know, it's a good card to have. You know, look at this person's body language. It's like he's making a grand speech or something, and, you know, getting a standing ovation. All right. So you got Two of Swords around you. Two of Swords is indecision, stalemate. It's a meditative break before you have to make a decision about something. So you're conflicted about something, saying basically that you're in a stuck position, figuring out with these Two Swords, these two options, two truths, what you're going to choose, what you're going to do. So whatever it is that you're trying to think about right now, what is the best time for this or that? Should I do this then or the other time, or whatever it is? It's just kind of thinking about things. And it's an empowered card as well, because you have the power to decide, and you have the power to make a call that will create change and movement. It just depends on what that choice is, which choice you're going to take or make. And the outcome is Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is lovely, you know, bunny here, this Easter energy. The Ace of Pentacles is about a new opportunity for material prosperity. It's also an opportunity for a new relationship if this is read in a love way. So what I see is, yeah, it is, this looks like it's a relationship read for the 17th. So for the 17th, Taurus, you know, you get this a lot. Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. This Four of Pentacles is just about being distrusting, guarding your heart or your feelings, and not being open and receptive on the 17th, okay? This is a very changeable energy. But you're feeling very popular and in demand. And around you, there's two people that are vying for your love or for your attention. And you just need to make a choice between, you know, who it is. Something that sometimes some tarot cards will show a woman blindfolded with two swords. Others will show a woman meditating. So it's a decision you need to make with calm and peace, and think about it very carefully. And then the outcome is Ace of Pentacles. You do make a choice. It's a new relationship, a new opportunity. And it's a good one, and it has the possibility of culminating into the Ten of Pentacles. The aces are potent. They have all of the material needed to be completing that suit, as long as it depends on how you treat that opportunity. Now, in the underlying energy is the Six of Cups. This is a reunion with someone from your past. Woo! Look at that. They're like, yes, it's around you. Two of Cups. All right, so this is a reunion with someone from your past. Six of Cups. Someone who makes you feel nostalgic. Someone who you might associate with a time when you might have been something very, not just nostalgic, like, oh, they remind me of when I was a kid and, you know, I was free and playing on the seesaw. No, the Six of Cups really for me resonates like whatever time was very, you know, memorable to you from your past that really made a big impact on you. You know, the kind of memories where you remember the smell, you remember the feeling, you remember the mood of the city, you remember how you looked, you remember what you were, oh, there you go. Just something that, oh, Five of Pentacles, okay. And, oh, sorry, that was on the bottom. Okay, the moon, all right. So this is the kind of card of feeling that energy. And then underneath all of this is Two of Wands. Okay. So on the 17th, it looks like there's two people who are trying to, not even, it doesn't necessarily have to be two people. It looks like there's somebody or another person. It might be two people, or it might be you deciding between being single or entertaining this opportunity with someone from your past who's offering a relationship. Now, the energy, though, of the situation is this Four of Pentacles. Unreceptive, closed off. And I said earlier, you guys always get 4 and 5. Then there's that Five of Pentacles here. So let's talk about the 17th. Looks like this person comes back, and now you're deciding, you're feeling high as a kite, with the warning of not to be overly cocky. But it looks like you've already leveled up somewhere and you've accomplished something where you're really enjoying the fruits of that success. And then along, what happens is when you're very successful at something, when you're doing well, that energy attracts people and at whatever vibration you're at, and then they come back. Someone's coming back. Like, okay, I like what you're doing. I want to try, I still remember you. You didn't, leave my mind. I still have feelings for you, that kind of energy. But on the 18th, the situation is an ending. The ending here, 10 of Swords, is the end of a toxic situation. You see this moose here, and you see the 10 swords piercing with blood. Something painful. Something that I feel like whatever the situation is, it's an end to a toxic time in your life. Doesn't mean that they're bringing in a toxic time to you. It looks like this reunion is going to bring an end to a hard time, a painful time for you. You have 10 of Wands. It's okay. This girl looks tired, but the 10 of Wands is about, in the hopeful sense, that one more push. The 10 of Wands implies that you have a lot of success. And both, if you notice, 6 of Wands and 10 of Wands for the you now position, it's about growth, inspiration, making things happen, very action oriented, about things that are passionate and inspiring and creative. So you've been manifesting actively, making things happen, using your creativity, your intellect, your passion for it, your inspiration. And the 10 of Wands is saying you've gotten that success, but you have so many responsibilities that come with it. And this is a great burden as well that can be wearing. It's as heavy as the head that wears the crown. So you obviously have done well. Now you have a lot of responsibilities and you're feeling the weight of those responsibilities. But the 10 of Wands, which I like, always says that there's somebody carrying these 10 Wands and they have to do one more push to get to the castle, which is in sight. And once they reach the castle, they can drop the wands, kick up their feet and relax. And then the burden is off your back. I feel this energy, and I'm telling you, it's a good card to have. Because you want to be able to bring home that bacon. You want to be able to bring home those efforts. And then enjoy the rewards that come with it. So the 10 of Wands always saying that there's one last push to get to the castle till you can chill and drop your load. And be free of that weight. Okay, so 10 of Wands is a completion, it's a sign of success, it's a sign of great responsibilities. Around you is the 2 of Cups. This is why this ended up being a relationship read. 2 of Cups is a soulmate union. This can be anybody for you that makes you feel truly loved and you truly love in return. The 2 of Cups energy around you, it's not someone to be taken lightly. It's not somebody that, you just see as a friend. This could be anybody that you love dearly. Now, in this reading, this 2 of Cups is the best of partnerships. Whether that be in work, somebody offering a new partnership to you, or whether that be in love, someone from your past offering you a new relationship to try again or to try. This is a soulmate connection. This is a love connection. This is something that is with both people, full cups, sincere, and it's a good offer. Now, the outcome, though, is 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is going on your own to me, okay? This is my channel, so what I resonate with the 5 of Pentacles, which I've given speeches on, 5 of Pentacles generally is a card of being left out in the cold. It's a card of lack. Not lack in the sense that, you're worthless or you're no good. No, it's specifically a lack of faith or a lack of funds. And it shows a person who is outside of the church. And therefore speaking to the church representing, that major institution and you having no faith in it. So in this love reading, 5 of Pentacles can be you not having faith in the institution of what? Marriage? Because if I read this in a love way, not believing in being in a committed relationship with one person for a long period of time. Another way that I see the Five of Pentacles is when you don't have faith in that institution, what do? Okay, it's not because you're so blind and faithless that you don't see an enormous church, you know, with the windows lit right behind your head. It's because you're purposely, for whatever reason, whether you've been shut out by that institution or whether you have chosen to not go in, you're going your own way. You have your own plans. You're doing something else. It's more difficult. It's more solo. It's more independent. You don't have that support. So for whatever reason, that's the outcome. It could be your choice, and it is your choice in the end, at the end of it, because this person's offering it to you. You're feeling high as a kite, and you've got a lot of responsibilities already and success. Looks like, even though there's a, you see the Two of Swords, right? And you see the Two of Cups. The outcome is some kind of lack. If you guys do hook up, if this is a situation where this person comes back, you have to be careful, because the Four of Pentacles speaks to not being open emotionally. And the Five of Pentacles, after this offer comes in, right? This Ace of Pentacles, 4 and 5, 4 and 1, 5. What happens is, yeah, you get that and you treat it cheaply. Taurus, so whoever's coming back, if this is for you, it feels like you're not open. They offer you, someone from your past offers you an opportunity to reconnect for a soulmate union, love partnership. And you take it and you treat it like it's something that you can dispose of. You don't take it seriously. Five of Pentacles is like quick thrills. You know, going out to the club, hanging out, flirting, you know, making out, that kind of thing, but no relationship. You're not acting serious. You're not taking them seriously. It's this energy of easy come, easy go. And so the outcomes, underlying energy is the moon. The moon, which is on the 19th, because we got the 17th and the 18th. The underlying energy is this new moon coming here, I feel like. And it's about hidden fears. All your insecurities, all of your feelings about everything coming out. Now, I told you Libra full moon about bringing things into balance. And the moon on its own brings all your hidden, repressed, pushed down feelings up. So it feels like this is going to bring up a lot of old wounds. And the situation is a betrayal or an injustice or an abuse of power or a toxic end here. So I don't know if this person has done shady things in the past and that's why you're not open for whatever reason. But the moon card here is saying that whatever you've been repressing or feeling, especially with, this is how you're feeling, the moon brings it out. You got too much on your plate. And the underlying energy of all of this is the Two of Wands. You want more. Okay. Two of Wands. Travel. You see that bunny, right? With the globe in its hand. This is about expansion. So if you look at what you're doing, Taurus, you got Six of Wands, 10 of Wands, right? Great success, great responsibility. So you're focused on you. You're focused on what you're trying to manifest and create. And it's something you're passionate about, what you're putting your energy into. This new romance or relationship that comes back from the past, that's an offer where they truly, it feels like they do care about you because you got the Two of Cups. But because the situation is Four of Pentacles, and with that new pentacle that you get, it's a Five of Pentacles. This is an easy come, easy go. Up to you what you do. But this is a card and the outcome on the 18th. On Friday, okay, is it, no, 18th, what is it, Thursday, going out, having drinks, flirting, acting too, you know, cocky, not taking it seriously, and the other person wants to be taken seriously. All right, but that's the moon card comes out. You're too stressed out. You have too much on your plate. You're too focused on what you're doing in your career, I feel like, okay, that you don't care. You can't even see straight. So the Two of Wands here is about expansion. Your eyes are set international, travel. Two of Wands also because of the Four of Pentacles as well. The Two of Wands is when you may have more than one option. This is a card where in love and romance as well, you could be in a relationship and be looking still at other people. Looking out into, you know, social media, Facebook, whatever, and keeping tabs on other people that you may be interested in. So I don't see a committed energy from you, Taurus. And even underneath that, you see the Five of Cups. Still not over some past injury, some past hurt, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so not appreciating the opportunity, those two eggs or the two cups that are still upright. There's those two cups, right? Not appreciating it, can't see it because you're focused on the three that have spilt, focused on the past. And the Five of Cups always talks about shifting your focus to the present. Up to you, Taurus. All right, so this is Gabriel Bernstein's, what is it? Miracles Now. I'm going to pull a card from the top and one from the bottom. This is for Taurus, please. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 17th to the 18th. True abundance is an inside job. And because this is my tarot channel, this card always resonates with Goddess Lakshmi, because I always talk about her story about how she met Vishnu. And why it resonates for this reading, I feel like, is because Goddess Lakshmi, who is the goddess of abundance and wealth, and her card that I have in the Divine Feminine Oracle deck from Megan Watterson, I'll read the bottom as well. I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. All right, so you really want to have fun. So let me show it to you because I just want to let you know. Goddess Lakshmi always talk about the story about how she met her partner, Vishnu, is when the great churning of the ocean happened, and out of it came Goddess Lakshmi. Here she is, look. Beautiful. The goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. So let's leave this beautiful goddess that I love so much over here, okay? And it says true abundance is an inside job. And over here it says wealth is an inside job. That's why whenever I see this card come out, immediately it resonates with Goddess Lakshmi. Now why? What does that mean? Because Goddess Lakshmi's whole thing with how she met her partner, Vishnu, is that they were equals, okay? Or Vishnu said to her that, you know, he doesn't need her there. She wanted to be his she said, can I stay? He's like, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm interpreting it in my own words here. But basically, he didn't need a consort. He's saying, like, but you're welcome to stay. Now, not everybody would be welcome to be Vishnu's consort. Well, Lakshmi had the inner wealth to be able to have that karma. So when I see this, it's speaking to two people who both cherish each other, themselves, who have already that wealth, the inner wealth inside of them, and then wanting to find someone who's on your level like that. So this person comes back. It says true abundance is an inside job. It feels like you're working, Taurus, on yourself, okay? Now, when it comes to this relationship, it looks like you don't have faith in it. It's not enough. It comes up to 5, okay? All right, so this is the Megan who is this, man? I have amnesia today. I think it's Megan Watterson's. Yeah, Fashion Oracle cards. Let's see what's going on the 17th, and I'm going to pull one for the 18th. This is for the 17th, please, of April. Can we get a card, some inspiration for the 17th? Let's see what we can get here. That's a nice thing about using Oracle cards, because then you resonate with it after doing so many readings and you really get a clear message. All right. Diane von Furstenberg. Attitude is all you need to wear. Wrap yourself up and feel like a woman. Becoming a princess isn't the only happily ever after. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, this was for 17th. This is going solo, which is what I was talking about with the Five of Pentacles, doing your own thing. Because you don't have faith in this relationship. Or maybe you don't have faith in the institution of marriage. So saying becoming a princess isn't the only happily ever after. Right? Right. All right. You know what? I can't put these regular people with these goddesses. So I'm just going to push this down a bit and move these over here. And I want you to see this beautiful goddess over here. I'll put Diane von Furstenberg over here. We'll just take a peek on the bottom. Charles Frederick Worth, speaking to being, he made the label, the first labels on clothing and dressed aristocracy. Be worth the label. Attention to detail reflects character as much as dress sense. Haute couture is for the royal within. All right, so now let's get a card for the 18th. Can we get a card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 18th of April? One card, please, for the 18th of April. Whoa, too much. I'll take that. Isabella Blow. Talk to the hat. It's made an effort. Have you? Hats are husband catchers. There won't be a next big thing unless you find it. So this is feeling like for the 18th because... And on the bottom, let's talk about it. It says John Galliano, celebrate the art of dressing up. Who says you can't wear biker boots with ball gowns? Believe in yourself and the rest will follow. Now, Diane von Furstenberg's card for the 17th, for this lovely energy here with this reunion, it's saying becoming a princess isn't the only happily ever after. So perhaps if it is where you have two people to choose from or whatever it is, it's saying you don't need to be a princess to have your happily ever after. Which is implying that there are other happily ever afters either being solo or maybe perhaps going for a commoner, okay, who is not a prince. Now on the 18th, you see all of this heavy energy. The end that's brutal and toxic, you feeling stressed out and like a lot of responsibility. Easy come, easy go, lack of faith, lack of trust in the institution of marriage or whatever, okay? And the moon is bringing out all of this is because the 19th, you know, is the full moon, Libra moon, bringing up all your feelings. And then it says here, talk to the hat, it's made an effort. Have you? Hats are husband catchers. There won't be a next big thing unless you find it. So it's saying, are you sure? Are you sure you want to go solo? Are you sure you want to do this and make no effort? And stay like, you know, in hermit mode. Also, I just want to point out this Saturn, Ketu, and Saturn, Ketu, Jupiter. This conjunction as well as what's going on right now, okay, in Vedic astrology. I've already gone through it and I don't have my notes, but it specified as well. This is a major time for you, for those of you who are single, to meet your life partner. So this might be calling for an adjustment in your attitude as well towards long-term commitment. All right, so this is the Work Your Light Oracle cards from Rebecca Campbell. I'm going to pick a card here for both days, okay? Isn't Goddess Lakshmi beautiful? I love these cards. All right, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 17th to the 18th of April, please. Okay. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. I love it. Let's read that. I don't know this by heart, so I'm going to have to look at it. And on the bottom, transformation, abso-freaking-lutely. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. This is like the death card almost, with the transformation going on. And there is a major transformation for everybody. Like people are getting more spiritual. Especially we're talking about the untying of karmic knots, chronic karma that's coming to an end. Long-term crappy situation. That's that 10 of Swords. So let me read both of these real quick to you. I love this card. Just love it. All right. First, we're going to read You're Already Doing It. And it's in different sections, so I have to look for it. And yes, guys, thank you for the person who told me to drink water. I really am hearing you. I know I have to do a lot. You'll see a big change in a few weeks where like you'll see me with a fruity drink every day. Okay, but right now I have to work with my circumstances and do what I gotta do. I'm still looking. Where is this? Where is this? Are you doing it? Where is it? Oh, it's on the front. Okay, 30. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Do not question things so much. You are on the right track. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening. And you are closer than you think. You are exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at the perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building, 10 of Wands, is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You have come a long way. The foundations are steady. Now all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that is just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane. Water your own garden, knowing that your time to bloom will come soon. Work your light is to say you are already doing it. Keep going. Transformation. We know what transformation is about. Number 90. But let's read it. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. You are in between, emerging half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within yourselves. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in fight, flight, freeze mode. To choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed as you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment. They loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Oshun influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. I know there's something going on with Saturn right now. I don't remember it offhand. Sorry, Google it. Okay, the Black Madonna represents the underground and all that has been cast aside, and Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. A rethreading is happening, healing at the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. You may need to review your relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regime, or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support, as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed, and that's that moon right there. You are deeply loved. Work your light activation. Hold the card on your heart and say, I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. Now, because this is so much into love reading and a relationship reading, I'm going to pull the 2 love oracle cards just because it's about love, right? So, let's do that. Let's pull the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue real quick. I'm just going to pull 1 card, okay? This is for Taurus for the 17th to the 18th, please. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we please get some clarification, some guidance here for Taurus in their love life? For the 17th to the 18th, can we get some guidance? What's missing? What's going on? Some clarity here. for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 17th to the 18th, please. All right. Separation. Your time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, because I was speaking to you choosing what? Two of Wands. Expansion, travel, wanting more. All right, so let me put this in this. And I'll take a peek on the bottom because I know this might be a breakup. This might be just traveling for work and or a temporary separation. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Now, we got this for you already, Taurus. For your, I believe, your weekly reading. This is about when you have somebody and they don't act like what you want them to act like. They don't look like what you want them to look like. They might not come from your background. It's saying that's called outlining, when you say they have to be like this and they have to act like this and this is what you need to be happy in a relationship. And it says don't do that. And that you might overlook somebody who is it is a soulmate connection with the Two of Cups. You might overlook them because they don't look or act like what you may have in your King of Pentacles world, okay? I've already talked to you guys about this for your weekly reading, and that's why I see this separation, and that's why it looks like, you know, with these two cards as well, saying one is about you don't need to be a princess, and the other one is about make sure, you know, that you put some effort in or you're going to be solo for the rest of your life. Which tells me this thing of when it's a princess and prince and King of Pentacles, I always talk about the deep roots, legacy. You can't just marry anybody, right? So it's saying you don't need to necessarily be a princess to be happy. So it's saying it could either be you go solo and you stay single, and then saying, are you sure about that with this card? Or you're saying, you know, you might marry somebody who's not like you might get with somebody who's not like what you were expecting or what you want with the outlining of what your requirements are. And that, if that's the case, because it's an ending here, right? And the lack of faith, lack of trust, and you, underlying energy, all of this, like it's plans for expansion, wanting more than what you have. So this could lead to a temporary separation or a breakup. Okay, so I'm just going to leave these two together. I will read separation because I already know what the let go of control issue. I just read it for you guys in your reading for the weekly. Please check that out. But let's see separation. The romance angels are helping you during this period of separation from your partner. This card comes to you as an indication of angelic support as you spend time away from each other. While you're apart, the angels can help you fill your hours with healthy activities which will help your present or future relationships. This card may indicate a temporary period of aloneness, such as while your partner is traveling for business, or a time in your life when you're single and preparing for your next relationship. It can also mean a marital separation or divorce. Call upon the angels for support and guidance during these transitions. They can help you discover the deep healing to be mined as you spend time alone, which prepares you for the next part of your relationship journey. Up to you, Taurus. All right, so this is Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Can we please get a card from the top and the bottom? These are really quick, and then I'm going to end it there. I know your readings always go long. I really had a plan to cut this short, but it ended up being a love reading. All right. I love you. These are very important words. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All right. So there's your message, Taurus. I will read it. Isn't that lovely to get? Okay, on the bottom you got forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Calling for forgiveness, okay? So that could also speak to this 10 of Swords, some kind of betrayal, some kind of disappointment, that's made you lose faith or trust in this person. So let's read about number 20 really quick. It's very short. These are very important words. Whether you say this to a pet, a friend, your partner, or yourself, these are the most important words you can say. Don't hold these words in like it will take away their importance. Be willing to say, I love you, often and freely. And then number 29, forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Being willing to forgive yourself and others opens the door to the opportunity of future growth. Love will be restored and trust can be rebuilt. Move from a place of bitterness back to the joy that you deserve in your life. All right, Taurus, that was your reading. I hope you can see all the cards. Yes, you can. Looks like it's a situation, someone coming back, offering you true love. It's a soulmate connection. This looks like an extension, okay, of your weekly love reading. Someone that doesn't look or act like what you were expecting. Up to you, Taurus, okay? It does really say, though, like you already have other things on your plate. You already are working on other things. But especially, you know, it says you want to have fun. It says you want more. You're doing well. Just make sure you know what it is you want. Because here also it says, you know, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep following your true north. Up to you. All right, guys. That was it. Talk to you guys very soon. Love you all. Bye for now.